Hello, Blake Winters, professional EOS implementer, talking through some of the really neat features of this Success.co platform, which I'll say it again, for any company that's running on EOS, having a software system to manage all of the paperwork, all of the tools as you roll this out to your entire organization. This is going to be absolutely critical to ensuring that you're successful in getting everything that you want out of following the EOS process. And one of the things that's super critical to that success is meetings. I did another video covering the details of the level 10 meeting, which is probably the most common and most important meeting that you'll hear in EOS, but there's other meetings as well. So I want to capture some of the functionality related to those other meetings. So as mentioned, you've got this plus sign up here to quickly be able to add any things, rocks, to-dos, issues, headline, measurables, meetings as well. So I can always, no matter where I am in this software, add a meeting here. Just hit the plus, go to meeting. I can select an agenda, assign a team, and then calendar integrations. I don't have that enabled right now, but easily syncing with Microsoft calendars and Google calendars to ensure that everyone on your team has that time blocked off and knows what to expect and doesn't book any meetings over the meetings that we have scheduled here. So that's one way to do it, or you can come to this meeting section here where we can quickly see all of our upcoming meetings. We can see our past meetings. Again, always able to toggle by team. So right now I'm on the leadership team. I can see that for the operations team. I can see that for the finance team, seeing multiple teams at once if I so choose. But for now, we'll just keep it on the leadership team, as well as the agendas. So I thought this was really neat. So we've got some agendas. We have within EOS, we have an annual, a 2-day annual. We have our quarterly pulsing. We've got our vision building, which of course we know is split over 2 days, but is one agenda as we work through that, the focus day, or custom, which I thought was really neat. So obviously we have our core EOS meetings, but that doesn't mean that there aren't other meetings that happen outside of that. So we have the ability with this software to add an agenda, making it a custom agenda, and building out exactly what we want that to look like. We also can do that for some of our level 10 meetings at lower level of the organizations that maybe don't warrant a 90-minute meeting per week. Maybe they can get away with 60 minutes or 45 minutes, where we can then adjust some of the times for each of the items in that agenda. So you can create as many agendas as you want, and then of course we have the standard EOS preloaded ones as well. One other thing I want to point out is within this, in the annual agenda specifically, I'll go ahead and start one so that you're able to see this. If we run day one of an annual meeting, we start with our check-in, we review our prior quarter. We then move to the team health section, which within Implementer, that will be facilitated live as we work through the one thing exercise and the pyramid, the accountability pyramid, team health pyramid. But what this has in here is we have our org checkup right in the software. So however the implementer wants to facilitate that, they can, and then we can put those results in here as we go through and read the results and average everything out. The results can go here, and then that will ultimately flow. Let me get out of this meeting, I'll just conclude it. Flow over here into the org checkup, where we can see all of our prior org checkups, but that's just built right into the agenda, so we don't have to click out in the course of the meeting. We're able to do that live right there. So for all of our teams, whether it's the leadership team going through an EOS session, whether it's a department going through one of their quarterlies, whether it's a level 10, I believe they even have the quarterly conversation as an agenda. So here we have a quarterly conversation where we've got the check-in, we talk about core values, we talk about roles, rocks. For some of you that have been around EOS for a long time, you may know this as the 555. It's been rebranded as the quarterly conversation. The once a quarter, you have this with your direct report. to let them know where they're succeeding, where they need to get better, ensuring that they're excelling and improving in their roles, elevating within their role, ultimately elevating the entire organization. So love that that's set up in there. We've got goal setting, so we can review tools and concepts, vision, set goals, talk about rocks, key issues, scorecard, and conclude. Of course, for our visionary and integrator friends, we have a same page meeting that you can do right within this software. If 60 minutes isn't enough for your same page meeting and you're one of those visionary integrator duos that needs about 3 hours, well, we can add time and make that 120 minutes for you right there so that you can spend all of the time that you need building your issues list and then working through exactly what you need to. We've got our quarterly agenda, which is very standard, and then focus and vision building day agendas, which of course are standard and used at the early stages of EOS implementation. So again, you've got the out-of-the-box functionality as well as the ability to customize and ensure that the meetings that your company needs to be successful can all be managed within this platform, so everyone has a reason to come back, utilize this tool. All of the history will be captured there so that you can go back and reference any past meetings. Did we talk about that earlier? What was our resolution? So we've got a paper trail, get it? An online paper trail to see exactly what we did and keep track of all of that. So meetings obviously are an important part to any business, and I believe that Success.co does a really, really good job of keeping these streamlined, organized, so that they can be effective and limit terrible, boring meetings that don't really make a difference.